You, Trey. Trey does such a great job for us. Hi, minis. How you doing? How many of you made your New York City stage debut, which means it's the first time you ever danced on stage in New York City? Lots of you. That is really cool. Give them a nice big round of applause. Celebrate that. We love that. I actually have spent my entire day downstairs at the college scholarship audition, and that's going to be all of you. As I'm standing here, I'm feeling so aware of that you're going to have that experience like I just watched. And any parent in this room, you should be so proud of the dancers. They represented all of you and all the studios and all their training, and NYCDA. They represented us really, really well. It was very, very exciting. There's a lot going on, and you know what? Tomorrow at all, the workshop begins. So as much as we've had so much going on up to now, I feel like tomorrow is where it all really gets started. Couple really quick things of business. Speaking of the college scholarship audition, which is over now, it just ended. Lots of opportunities still to be generous to our foundation so we can give all that money right back out as scholarship. It is a 501c3. It is all tax deductible. We take not a dime from it. Every dime that we raise goes right back out as a college scholarship, and we'll be doing all of that in the fall. There are three big ways other than just a straight donation. We have an auction going on right now. It's at bidding.com/NYCDAF, which is NYCDA Foundation. Lots of really cool things, lots of Broadway memorabilia, lots of special things that are available only exclusively on the auction. Check that out. I noticed that a lot of people are buying raffle tickets. We've got these two big, beautiful baskets. Each of them are valued at $1,500 worth of prizes, really mostly gift certificates like Steps on Broadway, Capezio, LaDuca Shoes, so many things, Lululemon, Joe and Jack's, even Evolve, our videographers, so many things that are very useful to dancers. It's $1,500 worth, so go ahead and please buy some of those raffle tickets. You might walk away with the big old basket. We've got two baskets, so two drawings, one on July 5th, during our final awards, and one will be part of the junior gala, which is for these guys on July 6th. And the last thing is simple. It's a 30 for 30. We're encouraging and asking families, dancers, anyone please, $30 donation to celebrate our 30 years of NYCDA. Hopefully we'll finally get to raise $30,000 with our 30 for 30. And all of this is available at our merchandise desk if you're interested in doing any of that. And that is really getting up there as well. So thank you for the support. Ultimately, it all does support. It's paying it forward to the next generation of dancers. So thank you for that and supporting us in what we do with our College Scholarship Foundation. A couple things that you need to be reminded about just about tonight and tomorrow. Doesn't necessarily apply to everyone on stage, but I want to make sure that it's reminded that the artistic director of Ballet Jazz Montreal will be doing a special audition workshop later today. We just had the artistic director of the Paul Taylor Company downstairs or upstairs at the audition, the artistic director of the Parsons Dance Company as well. We're trying in every opportunity we can. We make sure that we put decision makers of dance in your path, because they're the people that you will be seeing as you take your next steps into your careers. Chloe Arnold gets here today as well, and Chloe will be doing her Syncopated Ladies workshop tonight. So that's another very fun, exciting thing for young dancers. Tomorrow, teachers and parents, strength and conditioning class with our own Jenna Kulaks. Take advantage of that. Moms and dads, you know I love a parents chat. I love hanging out with the moms and dads. I've gotten to know so many over the years, and I know many of you have come to the parents chat in the past. If you have never been and we have never met, those relationships are what I love most about what we do. This is not just about learning dance steps. This is about building a community, and it's a community that goes on for years and years and years. So that's happening tomorrow. Look at the schedule, 11:45. Then I come with no agenda. I come to answer your questions. So anything you want to talk about your young dancer, please bring those questions. 10:15, I'm sorry. It's 10:15 to 11:45 tomorrow morning. Parents chat, one of my favorite parts of the weekend. Many of our dancers, 155 people from NYCDA went to see Illinois on Broadway last night. I saw some great pictures of the talk back where the cast came out and spoke with our people and took questions. The picture is amazing. And Illinois will be here tomorrow to do an audition workshop where they will learn some of the choreography that they saw last night on stage. And it is the 2024 Tony Award-winning show for outstanding choreography on Broadway. So it is the newest big hit on Broadway, and it's all dance, some amazing things. Resumes, we get this question all the time, and we don't do this on a regional weekend just because there are not enough hours, but we do a resume workshop tomorrow. So if you want to talk about how to put together your first resume for a young dancer of any age, there's so many things that you can do with a resume right now, more than you even imagine. So let's talk about what a professional resume is supposed to look like, what they hope to see on that resume. That happens tomorrow at 4 o'clock. Broadway Ball for you guys tomorrow night. Yes, I see you excited. It was a huge hit last year. So make your plans to meet your friends at the Broadway Ball tomorrow night from 7 to 9. That's happening upstairs. And all the teachers in the room, don't forget the teachers' cocktail party. We're doing it at the rooftop of the M Social Hotel across the street. That's from 7:30 to 9:30 as well. Also, of course, all the great classes that are happening at Steps on Broadway. Steps had almost 800 dancers take class at Steps yesterday. That's almost a record, 800 dancers in one day, and that's because a lot of dancers from this building are going to take class. So if you make that part of your New York experience, go up take class at Steps. Oh, there's so much I could talk about. We have so many things coming up, but let's get to some awards. First of all, look at how many talented dancers that all performed a solo. So much talent. You all need to be so proud that you are sharing the stage with all of these other talented dancers. Give each other a nice big round of applause. Because this is your generation of talented people, and you're one of them. That's what's really cool about what we do. So many up here that tonight we're going to do top 30. Which, when you look at how many bodies are up on the stage, if you make top 30, that's something to be really proud of. But honestly, you all need to be proud that you worked really hard all year long to get you right now to this moment on stage in New York City. Let's do our top 30 for the minis. If you hear a name, jump up and let one of these guys hand you your special plaque. Top 30. 30th, Rachel with Chance on Love from Mid-Atlantic Center for the Performing Arts. 29th, Lila with Finally Home from the Dance Academy of North Jersey. 28th, Sasha with Golden Hour from BT Dance Company. 27th, Sienna, I'm a Brass Band from Performing Dance Arts. 26th, Peyton with Madness from Renner Dance Company. 25th, Lucia with Ashes from Tribe Body. 24th, Aubrey, I Was Born a Dreamer from Mary Alice's. 23rd, Bridget with I Dreamed a Dream from Miller Street Dance Academy. 22nd, Amina with What a Feeling from Perfect Point. 21st, Lucia with Abiding from Paloma Limas and Company. National Top 20 for the minis. 20th, Aubrey, Accentuate the Positive for Mid-Atlantic Center. 10th, Ava with Bird Girl from the Dance Academy of North Jersey. 19th, I'm sorry, that was 19th. 18th, Charlotte with Graduation Ball from Academy of Dance Arts. 17th, Caroline with Particles from Next Step Dance. 16th, Leah with Moonlight Sonata from Art and Motion Dance. 15th, Ariella with Experience from Brooklyn's Elite Dance Complex. 14th, Juliet with Can't Take My Eyes Off of You from Canadian Dance Unit. 13th, Soleil with Oh So Quiet, Performing Dance Arts. 12th, Savannah, You'll Never Walk Alone from the Dance Academy of North Jersey. 11th, Maeve with Silence from the Dallas Conservatory. bringing us to the national top 10 for the minis. If you're lucky enough to hear your name for top 10, I'm going to ask you to line up behind me. Can you guys make a little row there, please? Separate just a little tiny bit. That would be great. And if you hear your name, we're going to line up directly behind me. Scoot up just a little tiny bit so you don't get stepped on. A little bit more. Please, please, please. Go, 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 go. We're going to go top 10. We're going to alternate between side to side when you hear your name, so we end up with number 1 dead center. 10th, national. 10th place in New York City. 10th, Katie with Momentum from Westchester Dance Academy. 9th, and when I see a score that's a 297 or above, many of you know me, when I see a 297, I've got to stop and give it a shout out, because for you to, if you do the math, to get a 297, it means you have to have gotten 3 99s. And our judges don't just give out 99s. They make you really earn a 99. And really quickly, if this is your first awards, because you only have a mini if you've not heard this, when you watch what's going on at the judges table, for the entire competition, solo competition, you saw we have 4 judges. They are there primarily for the solo competition. For every single award that was adjudicated, we drop the lowest score. So that's to the advantage of the number. We get rid of that low score. We add up the 3 remaining scores. So everyone's award is based on 300 points. And that's why you're hearing these scores. And I just said 297. That is so close to 300. That means you had to get those 99s. So we got rid of the low score, added up. That's how you get to that place. Somewhere in the middle of the day, a 5th judge came and sat at the table. They were there only as an outstanding dancer adjudicator. Their score had nothing to do with what's being announced right now. Their score was not factored in to the overall outcome. We wanted to make sure the scoring was consistent for the solo finals. That score only has to do with the outstanding dancers, so don't let that person confuse you. But going back to scores of 297 or above, that's a really high score. And it starts at number 9. And 9 through 2 are all literally within fractions, not even points, fractions. 2nd place, 9th place, like I said, 9th place. Keep me in line. That's good. I'm good. I'm always good with that. I am always the first. I want it to be right. 9th, like I said, 9th place with a score of 297. Actually, it's above a 297. 9th place, Adeline with Who I Am from Dance Universe. 8th place, score above a 297, Julianne with An Imitation Game from Turning Point. 7th place, score above a 297, Harper with Orange Colored Sky from Company 8. I'm telling you, these are hundredths of points apart. 6th, Gabriella with The Falling from Ferrari Dance Center. National top 5, score above a 297, 5th. Liliana with Earth from Center Stage. 4th place, Sheridan with Becoming from Westchester Dance Academy. Score above a 297. Again, all above 297, which means these are so tight. National 3rd place for our minis. 3rd place. Ariana with Nocturne from Dance Exposure 2. Score above a 297. National 2nd place. Vakaira with Shape of Light from the Jean Lee Academy of Dance. And a national 1st place high score mini soloist with a score above a 298. The only score of the minis above a 298, I'm just going to tell you, it's a 298.48. And yes, our judges use those kinds of decimals at the national level. with a score of 298.48, high score mini soloist Marko Kokovic with Feeling Good from the Draper Center for Dance Education. Please give the minis a huge round of applause. Let me sneak behind you. You guys all get in tighter. Marko, you cut in the right center. You stay right where you are.